Okay, so question C, we want to apply the story to this function, right? So we can start with y equal f of x. This is original. So we go over one by one, right? If I want to reflect over y-axis, where should we put the negative?
With the x.
Yeah, okay, so it become y equal f, and then we put x over -1, like that. Okay, and then we have to translate 5 to the left. So what do we do?
Should be positive 5 plus x plus 5.
Very good. Okay, so we'll write that out. X plus 5. Okay, and also we have 3 units down. So what do
What
we
about this to the power of 3?
We worry about that later. Okay. So 3 units down, what do we do?
Well, see, y plus 3.
Yes, y plus 3. Okay, so this form that we have right now, it includes all the story that's required, right, from the question. So you want to apply this to the function that they give you, which is this one. So the yellow highlighted can be anything, right? It could look like question A, it could look like question B, it could look like question D. So it doesn't matter what they give you. The first thing is you must figure out what the story form look like. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So
And
now
like
what you need to do, right? Because they say that you want to change, right? You want to apply this.
determine the resulting equation after each combination of transformations on y equals f of x.
Yeah. Okay. So now their f of x they give you is x minus 2 cubed minus 5, right? This is the function they give you, right? Let me use the green color, right? F of x is this part, right? This is what they give you. So the y is being replaced by y plus 3, okay? And then the x is being replaced by x plus 5 over -1. So you got to do the same thing to the function that they give you. So the y so the new look, the left side will now look like y plus 3. Okay, let me highlight it, right? Y become y plus 3. And then the x will now become x plus 5 over -1. You see what I'm doing right now? The yellow is replaced by the yellow, okay? The x replaced by the new x, the y replaced by the new y.
Oh, so you plugged in, oh yeah, function of x. So you plug in that for function of x.
Yeah, you plug in the x, plug into the x with the new x, right? The new x is the x plus 5 over -1. You treat it like a box, okay? This is like a box. So whatever you see, right, you replace with the box. Got it? And then you need to simplify this, okay? Because you cannot leave your answer like that. So we simplify the inside. -1 at the bottom means you divide by -1. And then -2 cubed minus 5. And then you move the 3 over. Will be -x minus 7 cubed. 3 moves over, become -8. Okay, so your final answer should be this.
Okay.
Is there any step that you got lost here?
Let me see what I did wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I got the first part, but I didn't do the second part.
Which part? First part.
So I got the function of fx got y plus 3 equals f of x plus 5 over -1.
Got that part?
And then I missed the right side of it.
I see. Yeah. Yeah. So after you get that, right, you need to replace it into the question. Okay. The y become y plus 3. The x becomes x plus 5 over -1. And then the rest is just simplifying.
I have to do d.
Yeah. Okay. So D, we can go over the same order, right? Original is f of x. So let's start with the first story here. We have reflect.
Inverse
Yeah, very good. So we need to swap
x equals.
like that, right?
And then x should be horizontally expand by a factor of 2.
What do we do?
It should be
We need to put a 2 where?
it should be y over 2.
It's horizontally. Horizontally is that
Oh,
y?
no, not horizontal. It's x.
Yeah.
So it's
So you put the 2 under
the x.
yes. Okay. The rule doesn't change. If it's horizontal, it's always x. Vertical is always the y. Otherwise, you get confused, right? Okay,
Translated.
then we have next part.
Translated 3 units down.
Yeah.
That's y plus 3.
Yes. Okay, down is with the y, and down you have to use plus. Okay, now that means the y, right? The y part, see the yellow highlighted? You got to replace it with the x over 2. And then the x part, you got to replace it with the y plus 3. Okay, because there's an inverse, right? Used to be y, it'll become x. Used to be x, become the y. So now if you look at the question that they give you, this y,
Y,
right, it will become,
uh, y plus 3.
no, the y will be replaced with x
Oh,
over,
the x.
right? Because the inverse. Okay, and then the x will become
Y, which is y plus 3.
yes. Okay, so look at the yellow highlighted. Yellow highlighted means what's being replaced. But then you cannot leave your answer like that. We need to isolate the x. How do I make the x alone?
Multiply by 2.
Yeah, so everything on the right side times it by 2. It'll be 2, y plus 3 squared. And then 2 will also multiply with the minus 1. So become minus 2. Okay? So this one is your final answer. Make sense?
Yep, makes sense.
Yeah, okay. So every question, it doesn't matter what function they give you. You always do the y equal f of x to start and then apply the story to it. Then start replacing. Okay? Yeah, this is a hard chapter, right? Okay, I'll turn off the recording now.